your eyes closed, start to follow your breath into the body. Breathing deeply down into the belly. Allow the body to become relaxed. And give yourself permission to let go. And as you breathe into the belly, allow the belly to drop down into Mother Earth, connecting with her belly. Feel your belly dropping down. Start to breathe in with Mother Earth. Slow, relaxed. And allow yourself to extend the spine down into the earth, right through the ground, through the different layers of soil, through dirt, through rock, sending little tendrils down like roots, deep, deep into the earth, reaching down toward the center of the earth, through layers of crystal and other minerals, down through underground streams, down through underground caverns of stalagmites and stalactites, through the inner lakes, reaching toward the center of Mother Earth. And when those roots reach Mother Earth and her center, allow them to wrap around her with love, holding on. And allow yourself to send your love down from your heart center, through the spine, down into Mother Earth, through those roots, spreading in all directions. And allow Mother Earth to feel your love for her, this great being on whose back we ride through space. She's been here for billions of years. We are but a drop in the ocean of time compared to her experience. Consider what she's had to go through so that she could be the holder of life on this planet. She's been through many changes, and has grown and matured over the millennia to give us the perfect environment for our spirits to descend into physical form. So send your gratitude to her for all the work that she's done to give us the opportunity to have a human experience. And she does this because she loves us. So allow yourself to receive the love that she has for you. Make space in your heart to be receptive to receiving the caring that this nurturing mother has for all of humanity. And you might consider the reciprocal breath. When you inhale, you breathe in to yourself the love that she has for you, and when you exhale, you send your love back down to her. And there's a beautiful reciprocal relationship of love and appreciation for each other. Feel that love. Receive that love. Send that love. Be that love. Put a little smile on your face as you do this breath. Turning up the corners of your mouth tells the brain that you're happy. So allow yourself to feel happy. And when you're ready, bring your awareness up into the center of the head. Start to breathe into the center of the head, in and out through the pineal gland. Allow yourself to be present there. And when you're ready, notice that your body is like the trunk of a tree. And from the center of your head, start to reach up and grow with branches stretching out into the cosmos, up into the sky, and out into space, in every direction, reaching upward and outward into the fabric of creation. And every star that you see in the night sky is like a leaf at the end of each twig, at the end of each branch, reaching upward and outward. Your consciousness and awareness goes outward and upward, seeking to have connection to the fabric of creation itself and into the infinite memory of all time. And you are woven into this story, this beautiful tapestry of creation. And the consciousness that runs through it all. You are a part of this story. And you hold a unique part of that story, because there's no one just like you. So from your heart center, send up love and appreciation for this story of creation, the tapestry of all time. And let consciousness and all of creation send its love for you back to you. Make a space in your heart for the love that comes with the creative life force itself, that you hold a unique part of. So with each exhale, let go your love up into creation, and with each inhale, draw creation back into you. Draw that consciousness and your awareness of that consciousness into the heart center. And you see that there's a reciprocal relationship, that life can't exist without you and you can't exist without life, because the two are one. Breathe. Love. And turn up the corners of your mouth and let the brain know that you are happy about this. This is how we program the brain. It's how we inform it what is important. So we are not the brain. We are the mind and the spirit, the animating force of that mind, which is connected to the infinite creation that exists all around us and through us. And that life force holds its center in your heart. Connect in deeply. And when you're ready, start to send love downward into Mother Earth and upward into Father Sky at the same time. And on the inhale, draw their love for you back to the heart center. Now they say that the brain cannot actually multitask. It only runs so quickly that it seems like it does. But we're not using the brain. We're using spirit itself. And you can multitask. You can do these two things at once when you train yourself to do so. So breathe into Mother Earth and into space, the cosmos, at the same time, sending your love out to them, upward and downward simultaneously, and breathing back in their love for you simultaneously. Breathe. Breathe. Now when you're ready, we're going to do some visualization. And see if you can imagine that you are in a small canoe and you're floating down a small river through the jungle. See the tall canopy of trees, causing fractures of light to be cast through the leaves down to the forest floor. You can see the rays of light reflecting off of the water in front of you as you float easily and effortlessly down the river. You see the interesting plants nearby. You may even catch some small animals or birds flitting through the forest. You may be hearing sounds of rustling in the bushes. And you notice in the distance large black birds jumping from treetop to treetop, huge black birds. These are large turkey vultures that live in the jungle. And they're the ones that do the cleanup. They're the most sacred of all the birds. because the Creator gave them the most difficult task to clean up all that needs to be discarded from nature when the animals die. Something needs to take care of the old bodies that they wore when they were alive. And as you float down the river, you realize that there are some things that you've been wanting to give up. Some things that you've noticed no longer serve you. They could be physical illnesses. They could be thoughts that continue to cloud your judgment, cloud your mind. They could be old emotions, things that recur, whose origins you may have even forgotten about, or may still be present in your memory. They could be habits that you've taken on as a replacement for some need that wasn't being fulfilled, or as a replacement for something that has gone. And what I invite you to do is to make the decision now to give up your old form, your old body, to give yourself the opportunity to be somebody new. And so you decide to remove a foot. You simply take your foot and pull it off of your body and toss it into the jungle. And allow the turkey vultures to come take care of it for you. And then you take your other foot and you throw that out into the jungle. And you notice as you do this that you feel a little bit lighter, as if that foot was holding those old emotions, old disruptions in the body, old emotions that maybe have been tied to old experiences that you no longer need, old thoughts. And so you remove a leg, you toss that out into the jungle. The turkey vultures come and take care of it for you. And gosh, you realize it actually feels quite good to get rid of that old leg. It's like you're getting lighter and lighter, letting go of these things that you didn't really want any longer. And then you take the other leg and you get rid of that. And you continue to easily float down the river, feeling yourself getting lighter and lighter. And then you remove an arm. Throw that out in the jungle. Gosh, it feels so good to be rid of that arm. Whatever was being held in there, it wasn't fun. And then you throw the other arm out there, and you go like, wait, I don't have an arm to throw it out there with. Well, don't worry about it. Just let it go. And then you realize, you know, I'm just sitting here with a torso, and this torso's been causing me a lot of problems. Whether it's old thoughts, old feelings, disruptions in the endocrine system, disruptions in the major minor organs, and you just decide, I'm done with this, and you throw it out into the jungle. And the turkey vultures come and take care of it. And then you notice you're just ahead, floating down this river. And you realize it was probably the biggest instigator of everything. That brain, with all the weird thoughts that it always has, most of the time doesn't even make any sense. And you decide to throw that head out into the jungle. Feels good to be done with that thing. The turkey vultures come and take care of it for you. And now, you're just a consciousness floating down this river. But you realize that river is actually coming to an end. It's going to drop off into a waterfall. And when you come to the end, you allow yourself to go right over the edge. Except instead of falling, you're floating. You decide to let go. Let go of how you think things are supposed to be. And let go into a new reality. And you find yourself floating out in space. And it's beautiful, just stunning. Beautiful colors from the quasars and nebulas. You can see spiral galaxies circulating round and round. You see patterns of stars that have come to an end, and patterns of stars that have just started, and what looks like beautiful electrical signals, like spiral lines of light created by magnetic fields as different elements come into contact with each other, creating arrays of light, beautiful patterns. But there's one star in particular that looks very familiar. Beautiful, big, bright, vibrant star. It looks like it's on fire. With the most beautiful colors. And you find yourself floating toward it. And you realize as you float toward this star, you become aware that you're not alone, that your spirit guides are with you. And they're not really doing anything other than applauding your journey, your adventure. They're your support team. They're excited about the transformation that you're going through as you get closer to this star. It completely fills your field of vision, your awareness, this bright, beautiful luminescence of different colors. And you're merging into that star. And curiously, as you get toward the center of this big, beautiful light, is darkness. And you move into this darkness, this nothingness, this black void of space. And it's very, very quiet, peaceful quiet. And you realize that this space is not empty. Oh no, far from it. It is filled with pure potential. That everything that ever was created from this possibility. This space is made up of everything. Everything that ever is, everything that ever was, and everything that will ever be. And so you choose now how to rebuild yourself. Who do you feel that you truly are? When you strip away all those old thoughts, those old emotions, and those old aches and pains of the body, you can be reminded of who you are as a being. You realize that your greatest potential is within your reach, that you can put yourself back together, starting with your head and your brain. Allow yourself to feel the magic that is happening right now. With your intent on building the perfect brain, what thoughts would you like to prevail in that brain? What would you like to see through the eyes of that head? And how would you like to see it? You know the concept of rose-colored glasses. What lens would you like to look at the world through? How would you like to interpret things? And the same goes for your ears and what you hear. Are you a glass half empty or a glass half full kind of person? Would you choose to be optimistic or would you choose something else? And next, let's call in a torso. How would you like that torso to be made? What functionality feels important to you? What level of function do you want it to have? Has there been anything in the past that has stood in the way of your well-being that you would like to have corrected now? And how would you like to feel, both literally and figuratively? Both physically and emotionally. Where would you choose to place your emotions? In what category of emotional state? And now attach some arms and some hands. Let them be as vibrant and alive as you would like them to be. And then attach some legs and some feet. And allow yourself to love your body and your brain and your head. Allow yourself to feel vibrant and alive, exhilarated. And as you feel this exhilaration, access your appreciation for having this amazing body and this amazing mind, this brain that thinks good thoughts, and this body that experiences well-being. Feel yourself open and alive. And I wonder, this new person you've created, if you were to give them a new name, what name would you give them? Don't think about it too much. See if something emerges on its own. Who would you call yourself? And when you're ready, start to emerge from this darkness, moving back out into the light. Allow yourself to be filled with and surrounded by the light. And as you do this, you notice 3 little lights come up in your heart center. A golden light, a violet light, and a blue light, like 3 candle flames. And just notice what it feels like to have them burning there. As you emerge from that space, back out into space, seeing all of the stars, including the one that you just emerged from, which is actually your star. Know that you are connected to your star via these 3 candle flames. These 3 little lights that hold you in the highest esteem, in the highest presence of love. With your spirit guides and the presence of your soul.